by excess body fat that threatens or affects socio-economic, mental or physical health. هذا بالحقيقة التعريف العام للأوبيسيتي الحديث حقيقة. بس احنا بدنا historical background of obesity. It was a physiological response حقيقة سابقا. It was not a disease process سابقا. It is a lifestyle choice سابقا. إلى الآن في منطقة لبنان أو سوريا يصيحون حقيقة السمين شيء يصيحوا له ناصر. يعني معناها أنه أكثر سلامة من غيره. زين قديما اللي صحي واللي غني واللي عنده إمكانية يكون شنو سمين زين وياه. فإت إز كاركترولوجيكال فلو ويل باور وسايكولوجي يعكسها الحقيقة. والرومان سابقا بالحقيقة يزيدون وزنهم لأنه لما ياكل ينام على صفحة على مود الجاستريك كونتنت مالتهم يصير أكثر، يظل ياكل يصير سمين على مود الويل باور حقيقة يصير أكثر عنده بالنسبة للبعض. Yes. بس current perspective is different. الابيديميك صار مو بس بالعراق لكن بالعالم كله وخصوصا منطقة الشرق الأوسط. In Iraq, what we have, more than 2/3 of our population, the adult population, have increasing weight, and more than 1/3 عندهم obesity. This is by step 1 and step 2 studies. This is mainly due to change in our community characteristics, due to modernization of environment. والحقيقة هذا ما ينعكس بس علينا، يمكن حتى بالخليج كلش واضح. And widely recognized as a disease by American Medical Association in 2013 essential, and a huge burden of associated illness, causative of more than 60 medical disorders, and devastating effect on the quality and efficacy of life, and complex pathogenesis. أحب أنه بس أنه أذكر سابقا أنه شنو كان يعتبرون لما كان العربي يشوف اللاخ يقول له أرى عليك قطيفة من نسج أضراس. قطيفة هي الملابس اللي من نسج الأضراس. ليش القطيفة؟ لأنه القطيفة ما يلبسها منه المتمكن الغني. فكان سابقا This is different today. زين وياه. Yes. حقيقة الأمريكان ميديكال أسوشيشن اعتبرت obesity is a disease not a risk factor. كان سابقا يعتبرون risk factor بعد 2012 اعتبروه disease for this definition of disease impairment of normal functioning of some aspects of the body. It is so. The characteristic signs or symptoms, yes, it has, and resultant harm or morbidity to the entity affected. Yes, it has the same three components of the disease. لهذا تحول من risk factor only disease process. It is. Yes, the comorbidities is many. مثل ما حكينا more than 60. Cardiovascular, hypertension association, coronary artery disease, angina, congestive heart failure, stroke, dyslipidemia, metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetes, cholelithiasis, gout, uric acid nephrolithiasis, osteoarthritis, obstructive sleep apnea, hypoventilation, hyperandrogenism, hirsutism, irregular menses, complication of pregnancy, stress incontinence, malignancies of the breast, endometrium, colon, and prostate, increased surgical risk, and psychological disorders. Many psychological disorders. بالحقيقة نقسمها إلى metabolic و non-metabolic causes of complication of obesity. لكنه it is all of them, it is harmful to the body. Obesity can be measured. وبالحقيقة we have main measurement شلون نسوي له diagnosis by body mass index. البادي ماس اندكس نحسبه هو شنو؟ الوزن على مربع الطول، الوزن بالكيلوغرام على مربع الطول. زين with waist circumference measurement. لو نيجي للجدول حقيقة الآتي اللي موجود هذا يخلينا حقيقة يعطينا risk of obesity to metabolic changes اللي هي mainly for type 2 diabetes, hypertension, and cardiovascular disease by measuring both the BMI and waist circumference, which is both very important. نشوف انه yes احنا الاندر ويت البي ام اي مالتهم less than 18.5 والنورمال between 18.5 to 24.9 والاوفر ويت يبدي من 25 الى 29.9 لكن لما there is increase of waist circumference in those overweight, there is increased risk of diabetes and atherosclerosis as well. Okay. And when there is overweight and the waist circumference more than 80 in women and more than 94 in men, there is increased risk. بس إذا صعد الويست circumference more than 1 or 2 بالنسبة للمن more than 88 بالنسبة للwomen, there is high risk for getting these 3 diseases اللي هي hypertension, diabetes and cardiovascular disease as well. Okay, when we reach BMI of more than 30 هنا يجي التعريف مال obesity. عندنا 3 stages, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, 30 to 35 stage 1, 35 and above stage 2, 40 and above stage 3. And with the measurement of waist circumference, if it is low, below 88, نشوف انه there is high risk still, but it's not so high. لما يزيد الويست circumference خصوصا بالمين more than 1 or 2 centimeter, the risk will be very high and extremely high if it is more than 40. عموما حقيقة when when the BMI more than 30 waist circumference is abnormal. لما يبدي ال BMI أكثر من 30 يصير الويست circumference أكثر من الاحتياجي. It is not normal. But some patients they had increasing weight or high normal weight. اللي عندهم waist circumference high, there is increased risk for atherosclerosis, hypertension and diabetes as well. Other methods of measuring obesity موجودة بالحقيقة ما يسمى waist hip ratio, waist high ratio, subcutaneous thickness measurement, immersion method, impending plethysmograph, DEXA test, ultrasound, measurement of visceral fat, CT and MRI, measurement also of visceral fat or peri-organ fats also can be measured. حقيقة there is other methods also, but these are the important methods we use. مو بس أكوش بالحقيقة classes of obesity, لكن أكوش ما يسمى staging of obesity according to the risk. زين وهذا بالحقيقة suggested by Sharma ما يسمى Edmonton obesity staging system, and according to presence of obesity with medical, mental or functional disability. We have stage 4, stage 1, stage 2 and stage 3 and stage 4. Whenever you go to stage 4 to get more severe symptoms. الحقيقة نستخدمها أكثر على decision for surgical interference with them. And there is increased risk of getting metabolic and mechanical alteration of body due to increasing body mass index. Yes, احنا كلنا حقيقة عندنا modernization of life, globalization, McDonaldization. This is McDonaldization. هذا اللي يصير عندنا هسه بصورة عامة. لكنه it is not only a simple process. يعني عندنا energy intake وعندنا energy expenditure. هو مو فقط بين زين يدخل قد ناكل ويطلع قد نتحرك هواية. هذا بالحقيقة simple thinking about obesity. Yes, but حقيقة it is something different. Yes, the gene had some effect in it. زين لكنه العفو was called genetics load the gun but environment pulls the trigger. Yes, احنا هواية الناس عندنا there is a genetic predisposition لكنه لأنه دا ناكل هواية وقاعدين ما نتحرك زين تصير obesity زين وياه. Yes, is it simple obesity is simple pathogenesis مجرد انه دا ناكل هواية وما نتحرك؟ No, it is not like that. لو نشوف يس اكو شيء انرجي ان وانرجي اوت، لكنه يتدخل بها many things حقيقة. لو نشوف انه البرين زين وياها الجي اي تراكس whether the stomach or the intestine, adipose tissue, pancreas, زين multiple organs في البرين is affected here. Okay, and there is a mechanism by diet, exercise, and positive and negative triggers for it with the genetics to have obesity and energy regulation. So is complex. It is a complex process. It is not a simple process. وبالحقيقة لو نشوف the regulation of food intake في many